Welcome, everybody, to Friday Night Edition by myself in the house, the Triple B Experience. I'm your host, Bad Bubba Brewer, cold and all, stuffy nose and all. I can hardly breathe, but you know what? I really don't care, but I'm going to do the best I can and as stuffy as I can be. I don't know how the hell I got this. I got this the other day. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight on a Friday night. I'm competing against Logan Paul, I see on SmackDown. He makes a lot more money than me, that's for sure, because I don't make much at all. So, but I got a whole bunch of stuff I want to talk about. I want to talk about, what we're going to do this end of the year. We are going to have the best of 2023. We're going to pick the best movie, the best TV show, the best sports moment, the best pro wrestler, the best personal moment of 2023 with the Mania Megacast panel. And that will be on December 15th at 9, probably 8 o'clock, I'm thinking. We'll go a little earlier because, it's the holiday season. Everybody's in a giving mood, and that's the way it's going to be. I also want to announce this Tuesday, going into the studio, I'll be recording this new interview as soon as I pull it up here. Sorry, I'm stuffy as hell. This guy right here, we've been talking about this interview for many, many, many months. Me and him both was working with the Fight Underground. Dean Radford has been all over the world. And Tuesday night in the studio, he'll be from his house. I'll be recording at mine. We will talk about his love of wrestling, his career, and him being the Rise Wrestling trainer at the Stronghold Training Center. And they have a big anniversary show coming up next week. We will talk about it. I will have it out probably Wednesday at noon and also on Spotify. So that is my last interview for 2023. Dean Radford, major independent star in area. Boy, do I sound terrible. God damn, it's terrible. I don't know how I got this cold. I've been taking medication. I think it just went from my head. Now it's at my nose now. But hey, it is what it is. I probably sound like shit, but it is what it is. Okay, let me get to the Facebook. See if Facebook anybody's coming on. And I like to say hello to everybody. I really do. I like to say hello. Uh maybe we don't have anybody. Nope. Let me see here. The Facebook is very slow. You know how it goes. So, it ain't working right now, but that's okay. It is what it is. So there's a lot of independent wrestling shows going on this weekend. Oh my God, there's so many I can't even choose from. It's ridiculous. But I'm going to try to go tomorrow to one of them. Hopefully, I got to work tomorrow, and hopefully, I don't come down with something worse than what I already got. I just all congested. But there's some shows tomorrow. There's a big show. I'm going right into wrestling. I'm going to talk a little bit of Steelers stuff here later on. This show here at Imagine Wrestling. This is the main event. Imagine heavyweight champion, gorgeous Gino Hernandez Gregory versus Cato, who just come out of retirement. Casanova Cato is coming out of retirement to, an aging gunslinger. Hopefully he's got some bullets in his revolver. He will try to win the Imagine title, I believe, for the Imagine fans tomorrow night at Altoona Juniata Civics Association, 7 p.m. bell time. I believe they're having Santa Claus in the house for all the kids, and that should be a good one. And also on that match will be the world beater, Chris Coleman, facing off on a 2-on-1 handicap. He wanted that match against my tag team, the guys who did an interview. One of the hottest tag teams in independent today, the Rad Boys. Chris is, I don't know. I like them both. Chris has got a purpose. He's going to shock the world probably. And guys, stay out of his way tomorrow because the world beater is hungry and has to do a lot of stuff for respect. Shane Staubmiller's in the house. Special field correspondent Shane's on Facebook. How you doing tonight, Shane? As I sound terrible because I got a head cold. And also, the gavel, David Lawless will be wrestling Alexander Apollo. Alexander Apollo tomorrow night. The gavel has appeared on the show doing interviews with us in the past, and we try to support everybody in their independent wrestling feasts and phantoms here. So, woo, okay. Oh, woo, trying to get through this. Okay, next up is the IWC. This is a big show, the last show of the year. Everybody and their brothers running tomorrow night. It's crazy. At the Elizabethtown, look at that card. Look at those roster lineups. I got a couple of the matches. IWC, the best federation going today, everybody. They have a lot of people that been to WWE and AEW. So here we go with this matchup, the ladies heavyweight title matchup. Holly Dead versus Kate Arquette. Holly Dead is the champion. Kate Arquette is going for her crown again. She's going to try to reclaim the title. I don't know if she'll do it. You'll have to wait and see. I don't know. I'm going to try to make it to this show because I want to see this match tomorrow, the main event. IWC World Heavyweight Championship match. Andrew Palace versus Bulk Nasty versus the heavyweight champion of IWC, big time Bill Collier will be in the house. That's a match I want to see because I'm going to this show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to this show tomorrow because let me talk about it. Let me tell you something here. I've never seen these guys up close before. Nikita Koloff and Magnum TA. It's going to be the FanFest Holiday Drive Spectacular KSWA. I believe it's at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. That's right. And I do want to see these two individuals. I've never seen them before because they don't travel up this way. They don't do autographs. They don't do any of that stuff. They do it more down south. They don't hardly ever come to Western Pennsylvania. So a couple of the matches that we have on the KSWA is Everhart and Dennis Gregory versus the Apex. That's my man, Reverend Ron Hunt. Tag Team Championship match. And also, legendary Tarantula Open Challenge versus Johnny Norris. They've been feuding all over the place. They are two behemoths. They're feuded everywhere and anywhere. So if you want to catch that match tomorrow night, KSWA at the Langley American Legion Post 496. I think that's the one. I'm going to that one tomorrow, and I'm going to try to make it to IWC. Hey, Matt, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to try to do that, and we'll see how it happens, man. But like I said, I'm so goddamn congested. It's just ridiculous. But hey, it happens. I'll make myself a hot toddy. This is the third show this week. We had the Steelers Black and Gold show. I did my radio show. Wrestle Talk, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do some promos here. Wrestle Talk across the country every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. now. 7 p.m. with hosts. He's the producer, Mark Mancini. The host, Ralph Williams, and me and Smoke and Jim Frazier are the co-hosts. We talk professional wrestling, news, rumors, and my take on the wrestling scene going today. So, and also this segment was brought to you by Watkins Boxing, owner and head coach Brandon Watkins. He is right in the Uptown Fitness. Uptown Fitness is where they're at right now. First level, first floor. He's trained Gold Glove boxers as we speak, not at this time right now, but he's got a couple in the works. They've had a couple matches. Thanks, Matt. It's kind of hard when I got this goddamn stuffy nose. But also, too, if you live in Indiana County, you need to stop. Proud sponsor of the Triple B Experience, Bob's Pizza. That's right, Bob's Pizza. The pizza's now in a box. You don't get the greasy paper now. It's not greasy anymore. You get a box. We took it when we watched the AEW pay-per-view. I got 40 slices for Cable, Mav, and the world beater Chris Coleman. And I think I ate like 10 pieces of pizza. So if you're in Indiana County and you want to stop at the lovely Bob's Pizza, tell Ted and Becky I said hello. They are proud sponsors of the Triple B Experience. So we also got this Wednesday. I'm going back to promoting a little bit. This Wednesday, guys, myself and JT, hopefully this works out from Steelers Realm, where we combine our shows and we call it the MegaCast. Right there. 2 podcasts together, both based out of Indiana, Pennsylvania. Wednesday night, 9 o'clock, if it goes down, we will be talking about the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, I like the boxes, Emily. I like the boxes. And by the way, Emily, I don't know if you heard me announce, December 15th is going to be our big show. We are also going to have our top 5 Christmas movies. The panel is going to be on top 5 Christmas movies, and we are going to do the best of 2023. And if you guys aren't at Spaghetti Benders and you guys want to come on and give your top 5 Christmas movies, and you guys want to play some tunes, maybe we'll all sing some Christmas songs on the podcast. I don't know. Is that some people say that's not a Christmas movie? You know, some people say that's not a Christmas movie. I don't know. I'm kind of debating because it wasn't during Christmas, I don't think, but people know. December 24th, Bubba. Yeah. my wife, I'm not going to be home, Matt, that I am aware of. I got our family, our Christmas Eve special. Yeah, my wife probably wouldn't like that. Everybody pulling in. You know what, Matt? What's the funny part is when I built my bar downstairs, everybody thought that I had a real bar and people wanted to come to my house. They wanted to come to the bar, but the bar downstairs, it's only, it's not real big, it's crazy. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I totally understand. If you can't, guaranteed 2024, we'll definitely have you guys back on. I totally understand. That's what I mean. This is these shows right now, Emily, are like potluck because it's the holidays and everybody's doing something, including myself. I'll need an expansion. Yeah, I need a new roof. I also need a GoFundMe because if I do a wrestling show, GoFundMe's pretty good to get some big name talent coming in. Would be great. That's right, you heard it. Yeah. Yeah, definitely 2024. If you're doing that, I totally understand. Totally. But also, too, next week, like I said about the MegaCast, if that goes down with the Steelers Realm guys, JT, TA, and Freight Train. I'm also, my guest from a couple weeks ago was this guy from the Steeler Nation, Australia, Mark. I tell you what, guys, he's phenomenal. He was going to come back on, and we're going to bring him on. So that's really going to be if it goes down next Wednesday night, it's going to be truly a MegaCast because Mark will be casting from Australia, and we'll be talking about the New England Patriots Steelers matchup because the Pittsburgh Steelers and New England play Thursday night on Amazon Prime. So, and then that's Thursday night. We'll definitely at 7 o'clock probably talk Steeler football, and we'll give our picks because myself, Shane, Freight Train, if he can make it, and the smartest man in Philadelphia, Rich Smoke, will be in the house at 7 o'clock Thursday night for our college picks and our NFL picks. And we'll talk about, probably hurry up and preview again the Steeler football game before the Steelers kick off. So I got a lot of stuff going on. Plus, with the interview Tuesday with Mr. Dean Radford, big pro wrestler, going to talk wrestling in the studio, and it'll be recorded and it will be out Wednesday. Hi, Bella. How are you? How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. I totally appreciate it. Hey, Andre, what's up? So I appreciate everybody for tuning in on this Friday night. I think I sound like hell. I'm all congested. Maybe I should do some stuff up my nose, but then I have to cut it with a razor knife. That wouldn't be good. I'm glad you're good, Bella. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you guys all had a nice Thanksgiving. We were off last week because of the Pro Wrestling Extreme Talks, big, huge show, and I didn't want to compete against those guys. So, oh my God, hi, my wife just popped on. Hi, Tammy Rao Brewer is in the house. I should get her on here one of these days again because we can have some fireside chats. But because oh, thanks, brother. I hope you're getting tipped pretty good. I saw that you're in the car. I saw the video about how that the guy from the driver's exam. That was pretty funny. I'd have been mad. That was a good. Oh, well, I will bring Tammy on, Emily. We did a show one time. We just did a fireside chat, and we just started talking. That's what I called it. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on. I haven't watched. The only thing I truly watched lately, everybody. I don't know if everybody got to Paramount Plus. Me and Tammy watched The Offer, which was how they made The Godfather. It's a 10-part episode. And it was Miles Teller, and it was phenomenal. And I did not know that the mafia had stuff to do with the ways that The Godfather was made. So I don't want to give it away because I don't like doing that. But if you got Paramount Plus and you're looking for something to watch and you haven't seen it yet, it is worth watching. They had the girl from Ted Lasso. She has a big part in that. What's her name? Juno Temple. She was great. And the guy who played Marlon Brando was spot on. So, Emily, if you and Ben are looking for something, The Offer on Paramount Plus. Yeah, that was funny. Yep, yeah, Your nephew was like, "Hey, Uncle, thanks for having me, all worried because I thought I failed. I failed my first driver's test in Homer City. You know what I mean? Well, no, I didn't fail that. I failed the exam because I had a fucked up haircut. Yeah, when I went to Punxsy, I failed the traffic one. So yeah, it's good, Emily. I'm telling you, it is very, very good. And I haven't watched. I got done watching that. Now I haven't been. The last movie I went to see was the Marvels, and I know I spoke on the show. I actually liked it. I thought it was better than Love and Thunder. I was disappointed about Love and Thunder. I had to take it 3 times. Yeah, I had to take it twice. I can't parallel park, Andre, to save my life. I'll wreck. I can't even turn my head to pull out anymore because my neck is so messed up. I got these 2 bone spurs in my neck, and I feel like a quadriplegic or something. I can't move. And then I try to stretch at the gym, and I look like a porpoise out of water. I can't move, and I try to get up off the ground. Oh, it's such a sight. That's a video that could be on TikTok and get 1 million views. Me just trying to get up off the ground anymore. But yeah, I like I said, the Marvels I thought was very good. Now, if you guys all watched season 2 of Loki, hopefully you have. That is probably one of the best things Marvel has put out this year besides the Guardians of the Galaxy. But I did like the Marvels, don't get me wrong, but it was the Guardians of the Galaxy and then the Marvels. It's two different. I think the all 3 lead females were great, and I thought they just interacted well. And I'm a big fan of Monica Rambeau. I always have in the comic books. I have her first appearance on Spider-Man Annual 16. And even though she led the Avengers at one time, but led them into the Stray because Dr. Druid took over their minds and fucked them all up. But she's still a leader in my eyes. But yeah, it's a good movie. Um, that was the last movie I saw because I want to see this movie. I checked it in Indiana. Michael Fabian on the hill. He's on the hill. We should have went to In This Moment. We were going to go to In This Moment. We talked about it at work today. We should have went. Next time In This Moment is in the area, we're going. We're not going to fuck around. We're just going to go. We should have went. We'd have been partying. I would have delayed my podcast and did it. We could have talked about it, and we could have hung out with Randy. Damn it! Hopefully they come back around. Okay, where the hell am I at here? I can't even breathe. I was looking for the movie that's getting good reviews. Big time thing, but it's not Indiana at this time, so you have to go out of town. Is this Godzilla -1 is kicking ass and taking names. This has been said to almost be the best Godzilla movie ever made. And the sad part about it is it's not in Indiana movie theater. They got Trolls in 2 fucking movie theaters in Indiana. They won't bring a Godzilla. So I'm going to have to hopefully my TV streaming picks it up. I hope, because I don't care about subtitles. I'll read it if I'm close up. If I'm far away, I won't be able to see. But yes, and if anybody's Godzilla fans, this is probably the movie to see. Done by the Japanese the right way, because us Americans, we fuck up every single Godzilla movie ever made, because all I have to say is Matthew Broderick and Godzilla dying on a bridge. Sharon, thanks for tuning in. But also, too, if anybody out there is a fan of The Boys, which I am, I just finished Gen V. Gen V was, it was a little over the top for me. And it ended kind of unorthodox for me. But The Boys are actually having Jeffrey Dean Morgan has joined the cast officially. I don't know what character he's going to be. He's not going to be Negan with a baseball bat. And if you ever watch that, Homelander is the worst villain of all time. He is ranked up there, probably very high on. Yeah, it was, Emily. It was so brutal. It was over the top. It was kind of like young version of the X-Men or the New Mutants, but over the top. Altoona. Well, you're going to go see it before me, prick. I can't go to Altoona this weekend. Shit. I haven't listened to Rick and Morty since they got the new actor, the new voice actor, Emily. I have not watched it since, because I can tell the subtle differences of Morty. I don't know if you can, but I can. And they had that one guy who was on TikTok. He sounded just like both of them, but he didn't get the job. They're so good. Well, I mean, I respect your thing. I like Rick and Morty, and I have to go watch it. I just haven't had a chance, because I heard a couple of the clips, and it didn't sound like, since that guy got in trouble and whatever happened, he got canceled. I didn't like Justin Roiland shit, but the new guys are amazing. Wow, really? Okay. The writing is always top notch. Okay. See, I thought you would have liked Justin, because everybody, I maybe didn't like him because he was maybe is the guy better than Justin? I'll have to form an opinion on that one. But I'm going to switch it over to some Marvel stuff, because I don't know how long I could go. Usually I could talk for hours, but it's all stuffy. I probably sound like a fucking, I don't even know what I sound like, but it's terrible. But I just now, if you saw a season, he did the off the cuff stuff. I liked it. Oh, okay. Oh, well, is Dan part of it now too, or did he leave? Okay. Okay. I understand. I still, the best episode for me is the Pickle Rick episode. I just love it. I must have watched that 5 fucking times. That's how funny it was. Okay, cool. So you would know. I don't know, because I haven't watched it. Okay, I haven't watched it at all this year, because I watch it on HBO Max. But I know like I said, season 2 of Loki and the Guardians is the best thing that Marvel produced this year, because next year the MCU is only fucking putting out Deadpool 3. That's it, because Sony is coming out with all those cheesy ass fucking spin-offs of Spider-Man with Madam Web, which is terrible. It's written by the guys who wrote Morbius, so right there tells you a lot. Like, this movie is gonna bomb, bomb, bomb. Now, you know, Melanie Griffiths' daughter is the lead role in Madam Web, and Madam Web was like 80 years old. And I seen 50 Shades of Grey, and that was a terrible fucking movie, and this will be a terrible movie too. So just watch it on a streaming service and don't go to the movies. Now, Craven the Hunter, that might be a little bit different. I'm not an Aaron Johnson fan, but they made him Craven. But I do like Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe will be the bad guy. He's the father of Craven, and they making Craven an anti-hero. So that might be bad. And Venom 3, which will be Tom Hardy's last one. I wanted to see Tom Hardy's Venom in the MCU. We got it briefly. He left a little bit of his DNA there when he went back, when he was at the bar getting drunk. And we shall see. But like I said, Loki's writer right here. I come up with some cool graphics. I do this. Loki's creator will write the screenplay for the Avengers, Kang Dynasty, as well as Secret Wars. The reason why they got him is because Loki is so good. That's why. They fired those other fucking bums. They brought in somebody good, and they want to get the MCU back on track. I mean, you can't have a championship season all the time. So, I mean, it is what it is. But also, and I know I seen Fabian on there, and he doesn't watch cartoons, and I'm so sorry he doesn't, but I do. The What If will be out December 22nd, and what they're doing is they're going to have an episode for 9 straight days, nine episodes every day. So in 9 days, season 2 will be over. They're filming season 3 as we speak, because some of that stuff might be in Deadpool. You never know. I love What If too, Emily. I collect the comic books. It's great. I thought that was a great series. I thought that last one where they all tagged up against the Super Ultron was pretty good. But they're gonna yeah, Shane. Yeah, I like. Well, they're gonna supposed to do like they're going back to the Marvel Zombies, and then they're gonna do something. I don't know what episode is what, but they're gonna do all 9. So by the end of a week and a half, they're going to send a new one out every day, so you got something to watch. Oh, yes, the new Mad Max, yes. Chris Hemsworth looks like a badass. I was talking to Fabian about that at work today, because I shared it on my my Facebook. And that's the character from the Mad Max Charlize Theron character, because she had her arm off. And she had some like metal and shit, because she didn't want to film that. She didn't want to be a part of it anymore. And Tom Hardy is not in it. So that was my first movie back after I had a concussion. My first concussion ever, when I got assaulted, 4 blows to the temple, because I couldn't watch like a whole bunch of TV and stuff. I had to watch like reality TV shows, and like I had to turn my head to watch. I couldn't watch fireworks and shit, because I still can't. But that was my first movie that I watched after my concussion. Iron Claw also. Yeah, I don't know what 12 Take Key is. I don't know. Iron Claw is going to be good. That's the story of the Von Erichs, the most tragic family in wrestling. You know, Zac Efron is in it, MJF. I don't think it probably won't be in Indiana. You probably got to go out of town. I probably got to go out of town to see it, which sucks. You know, but I like to start going for some movies. Chris, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in to the Triple B Experience. Like, I do like to go out. Like tomorrow night, I'm going to go to KSWA. I'm going to check in some wrestling and watch Magnum TA get his autograph, and Nikita Koloff, guys from the 80s, because I'm not going to get an opportunity again. The Steelers are playing at 1 o'clock against the Cardinals at Heinz Field. That's right. It's Heinz Field in my eyes and always will be. And then I will be there afterwards for, I believe, this show, if I have it on the marquee. No, I don't. It's Ralph Williams right after. right after is the review show of the Steelers. About 20 minutes after the Steeler game this week, I guess I'll be on. So that, and then like I said, next Wednesday, hopefully if everything goes right, we'll have a mega cast with myself and the Steelers Realm podcast, and also Mark from Steelers Nation Australia. That's right, I'm international now. So Mark is a hell of a dude. When he comes over here, man, we're gonna drink some beers. Yeah, man. He's yeah, because it's like it'll be 9 o'clock over here. It's like I think 1 o'clock over there. So, and he does that for a living. He's a Steeler podcaster. He said part time, but he's probably full time. I'm just a part time podcaster because I got to pay my bills. Because you know what I mean. But hey, it is what it is. And also, like I said, December 15th, the Mania Mega Panel will be in the house. We will give our top 5 holiday movies, and we will give our best of 2023. I have, like I said before when I started the show, best movie, best TV show, best sports moment, best pro wrestler of the year, and best personal moment in 2023. If anybody else has any best of categories, you know, private message me on Facebook and let me know, like, you know, Bubba, like, or I don't know, favorite movie actor, something of 2000, star, breakthrough star, I don't know, best car, I don't know, something crazy. I don't know, best song, which I wouldn't even know because I don't know any of this new stuff anyway, and it's all Korean pop, and I have no fucking clue what that is. I mean, my vote will go to Dolly Parton. How's that? I'll just go with that and let it go. Dolly Parton. But also, too, like I said, a lot of independent wrestling shows tomorrow if you're looking for some wrestling action. If you're a professional wrestling fan, you know, they're out there. And if you're not, hey, there's hopefully there's something to do. You go see Godzilla in Altoona because Indiana doesn't have it. So, and if you haven't hit like and subscribe, please spread the word, share it. Like I said, Wednesday, I'll be on 7 o'clock. You can call in and listen to me talk on Wrestle Talk Across the Country. That's a national radio show that I'm on with Ralph Williams, Mark Mancini, and Smokey Jim Frazier. And 9 o'clock, hopefully the Megacast will go off, but 9 o'clock, if the Megacast doesn't go off, I'm still going to do my Steeler show, and I'm going to have my guest will be Mark from Steeler Nation Australia. And then Thursday night, me, Shane, Rich, Smoke, and Freight Train will do our college and NFL picks. And then I'll be back next Friday night at 9 o'clock, probably a little better and not under the weather and sounded so stuffy. It makes my head spin. It's like I took a chew of snuff or something. Then I can't breathe either. I'm trying to, but it's hard to do a podcast when you got a cold. I will tell you this right now. If anybody out there that wants to podcast and you're podcasting with a cold or a stuffy nose, it's the fucking hardest thing you could possibly do, you know, besides manual labor. So, but like I said, I will download this show on Spotify. You know, we got Spotify. I believe the Spotify show, when this is downloaded, will be the 200th episode on Spotify with all my shows from the start till now. So I just put it on Spotify. I just try to let it see, but I don't I don't get what I want. I'm gonna spend some time thinking, brainstorming some ideas to get the word out for this podcast in 2024. I am going to start doing small little, like taking little bits of segments and trying to do that too. Cut some video of editing and do that. I'm going to try that and get it out there. And then hopefully I can, I've always been doing this for years, is put some of my old wrestling tapes from my wrestling shows on here too. I know I'm fucking terrible. That is the only bad thing that I have not done that I said I was going to do in my entire life. You know, that, like, burned a pile of wood in my backyard. I haven't done that either. So, and I've been procrastinating that for a long time. Mr. Martello, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so yes, but yeah, it's very hard to do this. How you doing, sir? With you know, if you guys have any you know, you guys can like I said, give me some topics for the best of 2023. That show will be the 15th of December. Like I said, this is the hardest working podcast in Western Pennsylvania, bar none, buy none, buy it here. I'm going to try, yes. I'm a little stuffy. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can feel it. I got a goddamn head cold. I can't get rid of it. But I did talk about going down to see Magna TA and Nikita Koloff. So I got to get there before 6. I'm going to leave right after work. So I'm just going to go right from work down there. Then I got to come back home and I got to go to work Sunday. It sucks, man. I work every day, all day. It's terrible. Got to pay the piper, you know? So, yeah, everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to get out of here because it's an early Friday night because I'm not up to par because I can feel my voice going, and that's probably not good because it is what it is because I got to save it for this Tuesday night in the studio, my interview with Dean Radford, Mr. Pro Wrestling in the area, and he's the Rise Wrestling trainer at the Stronghold Center in Uniontown. So, yeah, Dayquil. Yeah, I know. I've been taking it. Hey, see you, Shane. Yeah, so that'll be Tuesday. I put it out Wednesday, and I got a lot of stuff going on. So you guys be safe. Don't get in trouble. Thanks for tuning in. And, you know, I love everybody, and I appreciate everybody for tuning into this show. I really do. Jumping on to the podcast or any shows that we do that I do, I totally appreciate it. And without you guys, I wouldn't be anywhere where I'm at doing this. I love doing it. If it's for 2 people or for 2,000 people, it doesn't matter. But the steps will come, and I'm the kind of person that tries to better myself. So, hey, thanks. I'm going to go. I'm checking out and take some pops and pills. I need to do some like Tony Montana and then all white, and I'll be good. So, okay, everybody, you guys have a great night. I'll see you when I see you. Like I said, I'll definitely see some people maybe tomorrow, and I will definitely see people next Wednesday night. We're going to be talking Steelers. So, everybody, thank you for tuning in. You guys have a great night and a better tomorrow. Be safe, everybody, and try not to fucking my anti-bully statement. If you're a bully, you're a piece of shit. That's my anti-statement right there. You know. Okay, people, take care.